Hi everyone, in this video we'll learn to install a WordPress website on DigitalOcean. So let's get into it. This is the DigitalOcean interface. To get here, sign up for an account or log in if you already have one. We also need a domain name. I'm using Google Domains, but any domain registrar will be fine. Depending on your registrar, the settings may differ slightly. I will leave some links below for popular registrars. These are all my domains. Alright, so on this page you won't see any of those. These are my current websites. To create your WordPress website, click on this Create button. If you can't see it, ensure that you are in the Droplets section. So let's click on this button and choose the first Droplets option. Droplet is basically a server, but DigitalOcean calls it Droplets. On this screen we have a few options. The first is your region. You want to ensure that you choose a region closest to your visitors. For instance, if your website visitors are mostly from the US, you will choose a US region. Let's choose New York. Most of those regions have data centers. Honestly, it doesn't matter much, so you can choose any from the list. The following section is about choosing the image. We won't select any of those because we want WordPress. For that, head over to the Marketplace option. You will find WordPress on the top. If not, you can search for it in this search box. Click on it. After that, scroll down. Here, we'll choose the server size. Now, depending on the cost, you will get the resources. DigitalOcean offers regular, Intel, and AMD servers. I don't think there's much difference, to be honest. You can choose one of the regulars because those are cheaper. I will click on this regular option and choose this $12 per month server. Down below is the root password. This is not your WordPress or the DigitalOcean password. This is your root password for the website console, and you can reset it later if you forget. Also, follow those requirements while creating a password. We'll enable the monitoring because it's free. Here, you'll set the Droplets name. Don't worry, because you can change it anytime. You can set tags here, but I never use them. Alright, click on this Create Droplet button. It will take a minute to finish the process. As you can see, we have IP version 4. Now we must point the domain to this server. There are a couple of ways to do that. One is to add your domain to DigitalOcean and manage the domain from the Domains section. The second is just adding records from the registrar's website. The second option is quicker because changing the domain name servers takes hours. So let's go to Droplets and open the server. So IP version 6 is disabled by default, and you may not need it right now, but it's a good idea to enable it because it involves shutting down the server. To enable, click on the option. Turn off the droplet by clicking here or on the top. Now we'll click on this option to enable IP version 6. Once done, we'll turn on the server. Now we have both IPs. Next, we'll copy the IP version 6 from here and go to the domain registrar website. You will need to find the DNS settings. In the DNS settings, we'll add a record. To point a domain to IP version 4, we use the A record. So choose A from the list. We'll leave the host name blank. If the blank does not work, try the @ sign. Now paste the IP version 4 here. Next, we'll go back and copy IP version 6. Then we'll add a new record, and this time it's AAAA. Paste it in this section. Now we want to ensure that both www and non-www versions point to this website. So we'll add a new record and choose CNAME this time. In the host field, add www or write your whole domain name with www. In this section, we'll add the domain without www or the IP version 4. Now click on the Save button. Now this can take a few minutes. Until that's not done, we won't be moving further. To check its progress, let's search for a DNS checker tool. Here, let's insert the domain and choose A from the list. This will show the list of all the regions pointing to the IP address. You want to make sure that all the regions here point to your server's IP version 4. If some or all don't worry. This can take minutes to hours. Now we'll check for the IP version 6 record. You can see it's the same as our droplet. Let's check the final CNAME record for the www domain. Looks great. Now we can move on. Let's go to DigitalOcean and click on this console button. As this console is linked to DigitalOcean, it won't ask for a password. If everything's right, it will ask for your domain. Now you must insert the domain name without www and hit enter. It will ask for an email. This is your WordPress email. You can change it later. Hit enter. The next is your WordPress username. You can't change it later, so choose it carefully. After that is your WordPress password. When you type, it won't show it, but it is typing. Hit enter. Next is the blog title. After that, it will ask whether the information is correct. If you made a mistake, type N and start over. If all is good, we'll type Y and move on. This step asks you to install an SSL certificate. We'll type Y to install it. The next option is inserting your email. They will contact you if there are any issues with your SSL certificate. Let's insert A and hit enter to agree to the terms. Now it will ask whether you want to share your email to get emails to make the web a better place. I'll type Y, but you can type N if you don't want emails. Now it will show both subdomains. Just hit enter to install the certificate on all subdomains. From this point, the magic will happen. But for that to happen, the system will check your domain name and DNS. If for any reason your domain is not pointed correctly, this process will fail. If everything goes smoothly, you will get this message. We'll insert to so it can redirect traffic to HTTPS. Now wait for a few seconds. Once our website is ready, we'll get this message. Now you can close the console and type in your IP version 4 or your website address in the address bar. Here you go. This is our website. To go to the admin panel, type wp-admin and insert your username and password. This is our WP dashboard. Now if you see in the address bar, there is no www, and when you go to the www version, it redirects to this website. Some users like it this way, and there's no problem either way, but I want to have www. If you're like me, then go to the settings, change both URLs here, add an S and www. After saving, you will see that the site has www in the domain. So this is how you install WordPress on DigitalOcean. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. I'll catch you later. Take care.